Hi.
Hi.
Charlie Hughes.
Hi, Charlie. What are you doing over here?
I believe I'm on my property. I live at 368 Edie Creek Road. That fence marks your property, right? My phone number is 678-967-9924. I moved your thing so I wouldn't run it over. I've not damaged anything. I've not gone over your fence.
Oh, wow.
Well, what?
Okay. Caught him red-handed. Look at him.
Red-handed. Red-handed.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep repeating yourself all you want.
No, we have evidence. We have
All right,
evidence.
show me the evidence.
Don't worry about it.
I see you got a game camera right there.
Mm-hmm.
Go pull your thing and show me where I've been on your property.
You messed with my fence post.
How did I mess with that fence
That
post? This
fence
mower
post-
can't get there. Look at it. There's no tracks.
Okay.
I've not touched it. I
Okay.
have no reason to touch it.
Okay.
There's no motivation
Okay.
for me to touch it.
Okay. And you are not on your property. You are on our neighbor's property. And look at his tire marks go all the way up to the fence.
That's it.
Do they touch your fence?
You went into our property line. Our property line is 12 inches in.
Take pictures and measure it. Put a measuring tape right there and measure it right now before the evidence is gone.
No, I have it on video. You don't have to worry about that.
To measure that 12 inches, ma'am?
You're not on your property, period.
Am I on your property?
But you have ruined my property.
I have not touched.
Okay, let the police decide that when they come.
All right, first
Don't run.
Please, it's county sheriff who's coming.
Don't run. Stay right there.
I'm not running.
Sheriff or
My
whatever.
phone number, my address, and my name.
I can't believe you went out. And then you tried to come through there the other day. I saw you.
That's not accurate. I don't know what the heck you were talking
I
about.
saw you.
I tried to go through there.
Yes, you had on a
I can go through there. I can get over that fence anytime.
you had on a white shirt and then you turned around and put on a red shirt and came back here again yesterday.
Yeah, I changed shirts after I killed 2 chickens.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The body.
Okay, don't worry about it. Don't say anything else. They're on their way. Just don't run like you ran the other day. When you came, yeah, you did. When you saw us coming. When you saw us coming, you ran off. People go out of their way out of jealousy because look how he lived. If y'all see his house, he lived a mess. And he gonna see something nice and then, yeah, you live horrible. And then you see something nice and you want to come over and ruin it out of jealousy and spite. You are a malicious, nasty person. You had no right doing what you did.
What did I do?
Okay. You know what? You can play dumb all you want. You can play ignorant all you want. You are not even on your own property. Went out of his way.
Tiffany shut down.
You damn straight. That's the name.
What's your name, sir?
None of your business. You're dealing with me, the property owner. Over there living like that and got time on your hands to come over here and mess with somebody else's stuff? Must be out your mind.
Why are you such a rude person?
You are an EMT, aren't you? And you behave like that?
I don't know.
And you behave like that? You got time enough to come over here and ruin something that I worked hard for just because out of jealousy and spite. I don't care what you have to say. I have evidence. You nasty person. Just disgusting. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Arrogant, rude.
You can call me whatever you want. I know what you are, and everybody in this neighborhood knows what you are. That's right. Walk to your own property. Trespasser, criminal.
All right. All right. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. Shout out once again to my girl Tiffany down there in Barnesville, Georgia, for standing up against a neighbor that has apparently been harassing her for the better part of 1 or 2 years. That video is from 9 months ago, and I'm using this video in fair use for educational commentary and informative purposes. You see that gentleman was on their fence line. And if you saw the other video I did the other day where she was talking about the neighbors being upset with her because she didn't ask permission to put up a fence on her own property. And so here this day you see the neighbor at her fence line, claim, quote unquote, doing some I guess cutting, but you see his lawnmower, whatever that was, wouldn't even start. And so that's how you know that he was doing something nefarious, as our sister said that she was messing, he was messing with her fence post. After the exchange, you saw the father explaining how the fence posts are now loose. And also they had a property marker, which is like a ribbon or a rope on the other side of that fence, marking off their property. And this guy took the liberty to put his hands on that and wrap it around the barbed wire, moving her stuff. And you heard him admit to it. Yeah, I just moved your stuff so I wouldn't ran over it. Now you see that guy's tractor barely even working. So it is no doubt in my mind that that man was out there trying to sabotage the lady's fence. Now I had a lot of people reach out to me because of the last video I did and express concerns. So hopefully, once again, there's been a lot of interaction. A lot of people have actually reached out to her as well. So she has been the victim of 2 fires, which was set, if I'm not mistaken, right by that property line. So you have a neighbor always by their fence. He claims that he had killed 2 chickens. But why is he killing chickens right next to her fence? Sound like maybe some old voodoo ritual or whatever. But you know, soon as that she came up, he starts explaining, yeah, I'm on my property, my number is such and such and such, and you know, I live here and you can call me. I live. Like, why are you doing all that explaining? Now, if you ever caught a little kid in trouble, first thing they start to do is start running off and rattling off information that you don't even need. And so you saw them, you know, having the exchange, and, you know, he continued to antagonize when she said, I caught you red-handed. Yeah, I caught you red-handed. Yeah, you can continue to say everything you want. You can continue to repeat yourself. And that is that antagonistic nature that when we go off, then, of course, we're the bad guy. As you heard the man say, where you're so arrogant, you're rude. But you have been antagonizing this lady and her father for quite some time. And she said that she's going to call the police. No, it's not actually the police. It's the county sheriff who's going to come. And, you know, that lets you know right there that he knows the lay of the land. He probably knows that county sheriff. And for this thing to be going on for such a long time, the county sheriff and whoever else runs the town has got to be in cahoots with those individuals who are doing this. He commences to ask her name and ask her father's name, and she mentioned, no, I'm the property owner. You're dealing with me. Father sitting there like, you know, you come across this fence you want to. Best believe, like, father that like he don't play. You got to watch a guy who don't say too much when there's some contention, because that means, you know, he don't want to talk. You know, he ready for action. And so I wanted to share this video again to give people some more insight on, you know, the past that this lady has been dealing with. You saw, you know, just 5 or 6 days ago, they had another fire, in which the first video, she said it took them almost a year to recover from the initial fire that was set on their property. So now they have another one. And so this is once again an example. And once again, she's down there in Barnesville, Georgia. She's had problems like you know with animals on her property, with people mad because she put up the fence. And as you see, that guy is probably mad because that was one of his paths. He used to probably encroach upon that property, and you know he had the lay of the land where he can kill his chickens or hunt his deer, whatever the case may be. But you see the clear-cut, outright antagonistic, harassing nature of the man, you know, even, you know, to the point of, once again, touching their property, touching their friends. There's no reason why he should be that close to the fence. Like he said, well, there's not even any tracks. That doesn't mean you couldn't have got off that little broken down four-wheeler lawnmower thing and went over there and touched her property as well. So we have to be careful, you know, about this, these guys, and this couple right now. I want y'all to, you know, to keep an eye on her. Once again, if y'all in the Barnesville, Georgia area, reach out to her. Hopefully, once again, she'll get some recourse on how to. A lot of people commented on the last video, and I tagged her in it. So hopefully she's taking some of those things to heart. If I'm not mistaken, I just saw a video where she put up an electric fence. And so that should be something that's going to help her. The guy even mentioned her camera. You know, so she does have cameras out there. And so they look like they are prepared, but once again, it is a struggle when you are in the presence of people who do not want you there and don't even feel like you have the right to be there. But, you know, shout out to Tiffany and her father for staying the course. Their goal is to open up like a food forest and a nature trail where people can come and explore and bring children, sort of like, you know, an amusement park. Wildlife amusement park, something of that nature. So we're going to definitely, you know, send all the positive thoughts and prayers her way that she may overcome, you know. And as the scripture said, we know that no weapon formed against us will prosper, and any tongue that rise up against us in judgment shall be condemned. So shout out to the lady, Tiffany. And once again, you know, my number is right there, 919-587-7782. If you have any advice, please leave it in the comments, or you can call me direct. Peace and blessings.